Hang on, trying to set up my screens here. Sorry I'm late, but I just finished the episode. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. And yes, if we get enough people, I will be doing a DVD giveaway. So I know it's late. We'll just have to wait and see. Or if nobody shows up. Sorry, the room is a mess. I had a crap ton of eBay stuff to do over the past couple of days, and this live stream is random because, I tried watching the episode on BET. Internet working perfectly. I was on BET.com. I was watching BET through my cable provider. Everything was going well. It was this Christmas, and then we got to the ending scene. Then all of a sudden, White Chicks came on. So then I switched over to the Dish Network app, and I'm like, okay, let me watch Dish Anywhere so I can watch BET. Again, it was White Chicks. So for about 15 minutes, I kept doing this and got nowhere. So eventually my nephew, he came in my room. We played Sonic on my Nintendo Switch. And I said, you know what? When the episode is available online, I will watch it. I just finished it. It only took like maybe 30-ish minutes because I was watching it like 2 to 3 times speed. But I had to rewatch the Zatima scene a couple times. It was easily the best part of the episode. Guys, again, if you're wondering, man, when are we getting the backdoor pilot episode? I feel like each episode of Sistas, each scene with Zach and Fatima is building up towards that. So we got 11 people. That's good. That's a start. But I'm not sure what to score the episode because, to be honest, all the women were not Andy. Andy was driving his crap. First of all, why would Karen even suggest that Zach was the one that hooked up Preston with Tanya, the veterinarian? Because what did Karen say? Shortly after he got out of jail, he met her or something like that. So basically, Karen is planting the seeds in Danny's mind that Zach did this for revenge. And then she told Sabrina, and at first Sabrina was vouching for Zach, but then switched it around saying, well, Zach could be kind of messy, the way he starts drama. And, the whole Karen situation, how many times he tried to make Karen jealous and everything. Why y'all doing him like that? That makes me glad the spinoff is happening. That way Zach and Fatima can leave these women. They're just toxic. They're just ridiculous. If I were Preston, the moment that Danny came in and tried to start talking, I would have been like, hey, Tanya, did you want to pay for your hair, or did you want me to pay for it? Let's go ahead, take care of your bill, and we're going on our date. I would not have even went into that office with Danny. There was no reason for Preston to go in there, let alone why is Danny trying to say, so I thought we were trying to fix this. You walked out. Why is Danny even entertaining this idea of trying to get with Preston? This is the problem I have with not just, let's just say, people who weren't even in relationships. Kind of like at the end of the episode when Calvin tried to say to Bio, hey, I'm her boyfriend. No, you're not. Sabrina and Calvin are not in an exclusive relationship. She's made that clear. They're just trying to work things out, but they're not in a relationship. Yeah, I agree. Andy's going to take Gary back. Oh, actually, let me close out of Facebook. The notifications are pretty loud. But we got a decent amount. Am I frozen? That's a flattering face. Wow. Sorry about that. Hang on a second. I'm going to try to upgrade my allowance here. Yeah. Sorry about the frozen face. That was ugly. All right. Anyway, just one moment. Okay, should be good now. Yeah, I actually recorded a dozen videos today, but I needed to get the Oval review, the House of Pain review, and the Janine video out immediately. Long story short, I know y'all don't want to hear about it, but my nephew had a project which he waited until the last minute to do. We spent most of the night working on it, but then he got the alert that school is closed again tomorrow because the roads are pretty dang clear. I don't know why they're closed again, but we're supposed to get more snow and ice tomorrow. That's why. So basically, I wasn't able to get all the videos done. I might do it tonight, before I go to sleep. But do you have the promo for the next episode? No, I do not. But actually, let me check my phone because from like 10:20 to about 11 o'clock, I was watching the episode and taking notes, and it took a little bit of time to get everything ready to do this live stream. So just bear with me. I'll check my messages. Maybe somebody hooked me up. Somebody sent me the end credit scene. I'm just waiting for it to load up. And we got 18 people. So like I said, there is a DVD giveaway I'm going to do here just to apologize for being late. But like I said, Sistas promo is out. Okay, let me check the Sistas page. Is it on the BET or the Sistas Instagram page? Where's the promo at? I see a photo from the basketball court. It's Zach, Gary, and two other dudes. These are probably characters from the Zatima series because in that show, Zach is supposed to have some basketball friends. Yeah, seriously. Somebody said the promo's out, but Lynette, are you asking if it's out or do you know that it's out? Like I'm literally trying to look right now. I don't see it. My bad. Okay. What would I score the episode? Probably a solid 9 out of 10, just because the Zach and Fatima scenes were great. Andy was hilarious. He's sorry and he wants me back. He's sorry and he wants me back. It played during commercials. So see, that's the thing. When I'm watching the show on a live stream on cable, when the show gets to the end credit scene, they shut it off and go to the next program. So I'm never able to watch the promo until somebody sends it to me or I'm able to watch it online. I have not watched Kings of Napa yet. Is it a good show? I have not watched it. But thankfully, after yesterday, Sistas and the Oval are the only two shows for me to review, which I'm happy with. I might look at Kings of Napa, but there are a couple other things I want to work on. I need to finish Harlem. I really need to finish Harlem. There's only 10 episodes. But when is Ruthless coming back? March, I think. So thankfully, I have about a month and a half or so to kind of slow things down. I'm able to balance eBay and the channel better. Plus, it's tax season. And since I'm self-employed, that's a lot of work. So I got to work on that too. But let me just talk about the episode. Danni was ridiculous. Delcia, Danni gave off Karen vibes this episode. There was no reason for her to go to that salon. I mean, sure, she called out Karen for starting some crap, but Karen got on my nerves in the episode, basically saying that, you do the same thing for me, telling me everything about Zach and whatnot, which is true to an extent, but she kind of stopped. And then when Karen was talking to Andy about how, there's nothing I could do about Zach and Fatima, great, fine, let them be happy. But me moving on from Zach is the same thing you need to do with Gary. The way Karen said that, it's almost like, hey, Andy, I'm going to move on from Zach if you move on from Gary. So it's almost like if Andy backslides and goes back to Gary, then that's going to be Karen's excuse for, well, you can't tell me nothing for trying to not move on from Zach. I'm surprised she did not reveal she was pregnant. I was waiting for her to say I'm pregnant. Janine is not dead. I refuse to believe it. It's Tyler Perry we're talking about here. I don't know. Yeah, Karen is just starting. She's acting more unlikable in this season, and we're only 3 episodes in. I mean, it's one thing when you just wanted to deal with Zach and Fatima, but in this season, you're causing trouble for darn near all your other friends just because, I don't know. Andy should have never called Karen about that Gary stuff. She should have stuck to not telling her girls anything. Danny had the nerve to tell Preston, I thought we were working on it. Dude, that's mean love peace. That's what I'm saying. It's like he literally caught you with another guy, and leave that man alone because he has real feelings for you. And then she has the nerve to mock everybody. It's like, oh, you got that boot wearing girl talking about cows and everything. And then she's talking trash about Calvin to Sabrina. And I thought Danny and Calvin had a great moment last season. And then Calvin's just acting. Well, I'm not mad at Calvin for being mad for what Bayo did at the table. But to be fair, Maurice did tell him to change his shirt before they went to the restaurant. Because it's like, oh, yeah, my friend thought you weren't on a date. Karen now wants to talk to Aaron. I have not seen the promo. The in credit promo. I can watch that. I'm sorry, I can watch that. Give me a minute.
Next on Sistas, remember that he tracked you. I got it. Okay. Look, I'm sorry I had you come all the way over here. Oh, that's the white boy. Me? You a little bit, yeah. Okay. Tell me where you are and I'll meet you. Well. Oh. Like I'm telling you right now, if you with my heart, you will lose. Next on
Fatima ain't playing no games. Zach, I'm telling you right now, if you F with my heart, you're going to lose. Whoa. So I guess Aaron is at the basketball court that Zach's going to be at, and Gary's there too. Karen's going to call, tell me where you're at, and I'll meet you there. But then we know Zach is going to be back in the bed with Fatima. Lord. I think Andy going to find out Karen pregnant when she go to the basketball. If they go to the basketball game, we'll see. Let me look over the notes real quick. What did y'all think of the police scene? Thankfully, I called that out in my video. I think it was the will Andy be racially profiled, or is this the scheme by Gary? I said, I'm pretty sure that impersonating a police officer is illegal. I was kind of scared for a minute because I know the synopsis for the season revealed this cop thing was a prank. But when those other 3 cops rolled out of the car, I'm like, oh, damn, are they going to get gunned down? He's sorry, and he wants you back. He's sorry. Here's the phone. Karen's like, Bayo apologized. He apologized like 3 times. He apologized like 3 times because he apologized at the table. He apologized when Calvin came up to him, and he apologized when Calvin called him out about, well, look, I'm sorry. But yeah, Calvin did not need to cause a scene. He looked like he crazy. And the fact that he's getting knocked out by a dude that's shorter than him is even more embarrassing than that pirouette fall that he did when Jacoby knocked him out. I think Zach and Aaron is going to be cool with each other because Zach would encourage him to go out there. Honestly, yeah, the only thing that they have going against them is the fact that when Zach was trying to get with Karen, Aaron was an obstacle, but there was really no animosity towards them. It was just Karen being the common denominator. Gary is a mess. He knows how to get to her. That fake cop got no vocals. Eugene, that's messed up. I didn't like the police scene, but the song was funny. I agree. The song was like, this is like a Hamilton song. It's just stuck in my head now. I'm thinking this episode, what I say, I'll probably give it like an 8 out of 10. I think I might have said 9 earlier, but 8 out of 10, I feel is a solid score. It's going to be crazy with Aaron and Zach at basketball. Gary went way out of line for the police thing. I agree. Oh, we got like 50 people here. So if you don't mind, can we segue to a giveaway? Like I need to get rid of these things. And like I said, I feel bad for doing the live stream late. But like I said, my stream was playing White Chicks. and not the sister show. This Medea DVD set, I'm saving this for last. So if you want to win this or have a chance to win it, you might not want to enter the thing there. Why was Andy singing too? I heard better songs on Sesame Street. It was catchy, simply Joanne. He's sorry, and it was hilarious. I'm glad Karen was there to shut it down, but it was hilarious. Just give me a moment to get straight here. We're not done with the live. I just want to do a quick segue. Just a minute. Now, I got the pinned comment basically saying, if you're a DVD winner, you can email me your full name and address. I'll have it mailed out by the end of the week. So we're not going to give them all away right now. We're going to do like maybe 3 DVDs, and then we're going to get back to the conversation because I want to talk about the old two. So remember, these are brand new sealed DVDs. I'm mailing them out of pocket. I paid for these out of pocket. It's completely legit. You just send me your name and mailing address. You have to be in the United States because I don't do international shipping. And I'll give you the USPS tracking number later when I pack everything up, because today is Wednesday. I'll have these out by the end of the week. So again, absolutely free. This is just my gift to you all for being dedicated followers and basically my Tyler Perry family. So the first up is a copy of the Medea Goes to Jail movie, and one person can win it because I only got one copy. What was your favorite moment of this episode of Sistas and why? What was your favorite moment of Sistas tonight and why? I'll let several comments come in and then I'll pick one person. Do you think Andy's going to sell that car? I honestly don't see the point of that. I would just give it back. She should have stuck to the original plan. This video is not sponsored by Diet Mountain Dew. He's sorry and he wants him back. The cops looked disappointed when they walked away. Simply Julianne, do you want a copy of The Family That Prays? That's like the second comment you've made that's literally made me laugh tonight. So simply Joanne, if you want this copy of A Family That Prays, email me. My email is in the top comment with your full name and mailing address. I'm putting this to the side for you because you've been coming with the comments tonight. Zach, because he manned up, and I love the Zatima stuff. Zach basically speaking truth to Fatima was amazing. Her pouty face is adorable. I think Sabrina still has the best pouty face though. Sorry, and he wants him back. Okay, Erica, Zatima, because of their vulnerability, we're getting to the meat of their relationship, all set up for the spinoff series. To the Williams, I love your videos. Thank you. It would be super awkward if Andy takes Gary back and Robin pops up. I thought when the other three got out of the car, they were going to do a whole dance number. I was thinking that it's like there was only one cop really dancing. It was that woman who was going like, yeah. The other two were just like, I was like, come on, go full throttle. Okay, Erica Foreman, you are the winner. Oh, sorry, microphone fell. My bad. Sorry, dang thing. I need to get a new base for this thing. It should be good. Should be good. I think we're good. Erica Foreman, you win. Medea Goes to Jail. I'm writing down your YouTube name here. Erica Foreman. Erica, if you can email me, I pinned the comment to the top. Email JeremyCarden888@gmail with your name and address. Please do so. I got my email open now, so I'm going to put this to the side because you won. Let's see what else we got here. Wait, what was that DVD? Simply Jan, if you wanted The Family That Prays because you've made me laugh a few times, email me as well with your name and email name and mailing address. You get a copy. Let's see here. Andy's such a bird for falling for that whack song. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It was catchy, but I'm like, if there was some music behind it, do you think the mid-season finale would be the time that Karen goes to see the doctor? That would be a great cliffhanger if it was the mid-season finale when Karen goes to the doctor to A, find out if she's really pregnant, B, to determine how long she's been pregnant, and C, that could possibly tell us who the father is. That would be a great mid-season finale. He's sorry and he wants me back. Let's see here. Somebody asked earlier about the Medea homecoming. Yeah, I recorded a bunch of videos. Oh, Simply Joanne, you emailed me, so you will get your copy of A Family That Prays very soon. Like I said to all, actually, Simply Joanne, yeah, she won, so the DVD is going over here. Actually, let me write down your name and the title. And Erica Foreman, if you can let me know when you sent your email, because I'm going to keep refreshing it. That's 2 DVDs now. Okay, I want to do one more DVD for right now. We're going to talk some more, and don't worry, I have 7 more DVDs to give away. Don't worry, this is just the first batch. Let's do a Medea family funeral. This is the DVD, brand new. Oh, Erica, you just sent it? All right. Yeah, this is fun, guy. Like I said, this just to give back. We're about to hit 43 million views on the channel. We're about to hit 200,000 subscribers on the channel. This is just my way of saying thank you. Erica, I got your information, so thank you. Your DVD is right over there. Like I said, I will contact you all in a couple of days, so we can get these sent out. Well, I can get them sent out. Well, yeah, like I said, Medea Family Funeral. So for this particular DVD, the question I'm going to ask is, do you think that Janine is dead or alive based on the finale of House of Pain last night? Let me know if she's dead or alive. Because it's a funeral, I feel like this is the perfect movie to give away. And while you're answering the question, I'll check my messages to see if somebody sent me the promo for next week. Devera Hicks, you're the first. She's alive. I think she's dead just because she's doing a lot of other projects, and she also left Saints and Sinners just a way to write her off the show. I'm hoping not, but my belief. Yeah, because it was said that the plane was going to make an emergency landing, but due to the mechanical issues, the plane could have made a crash landing before it could even do the emergency landing. Like the scene cut off when CJ was about to say, wait, emergency landing, but he didn't say where. I mean, are we talking about on a body of water? Are we talking about on land? So due to the mechanical issues, the plane could have went down, and that could have been it. Tyler Perry didn't write last night's episode, not to my knowledge. So she left a house divided. Yeah, she's been working on a lot of projects, so I really don't blame her. But I'm gonna give it to Eugene. The plane may have crashed, landed, but they just don't know where. That's exactly my thought process. So you get a copy of the Medea family funeral. Erica, I would have gave you the win, but you already won a DVD. So Eugene, please email me. My email's in the top comment. EUG E-N-E. Okay. So I'm going to put this DVD to the side. If Eugene, please leave in the chat the moment you send the email over. That way I know I got it. Okay, so back to Sisters. I really just don't like the way Andy's being written now. It's okay, you can give it to her. I got that one already. Well, I'm only doing one per person to be fair, but is there another DVD you wanted a Medea Christmas to play for colored girls? Why did I get married? The Single Moms Club or Acrimony? How did news get to CJ so fast though? Okay, this is my problem. Simply Juan, I'm probably saying that wrong, but there was a gap in time. There was a gap in time because you got the moment CJ was on the phone and he was saying, "Hey, call me back the moment you hear something." And then that's when he went off on Lisa and went upstairs. Then a message came through on his phone, but we don't know who the message was from. And that's what left Lisa speechless. Now, I don't think it was the person who was on the phone with CJ because he said, call him back. No, message me back. If the plane had to make an emergency landing, I'm wondering if it had to crash land. And the message that came through on the phone was from Janine. But here's the problem with that. Don't you think Lisa would have immediately took the phone upstairs to CJ, who was mad at her, but he probably wanted to see what was on the phone? Remember, it was like the sun was out, but then automatically we just shift gears to nighttime because she comes downstairs screaming about the baby coming. And I'm like, what's going on? Because even Ella said, I'm going over to Calvin's to straighten out him and Miranda. If Ella went over there, she would have found out what Curtis saw was just a sketch or a skit, and she wouldn't have been going on a righteous war path at the end of the episode. It made no sense whatsoever. So did CJ not take his phone at all for those few hours? Because when he opened the door and saw the cop, he automatically knew what was going on. Lisa was like, oh, thank God, because she thought it was, from the 911 call about the baby, but that police officer was standing there looking pretty, focused because he knew he had to deliver bad news. So yeah, I think Janine is dead. Erica, you can have Medea Ghost Jail because I had that one. Okay, so Eugene and Erica, do y'all want to switch or what? Lynette, I love those scenes when Zach was having the scenes with Zach and Fatima were everything about trust. And I love the fact that he's like, look, we can't just sit here and have sex every day and that's our relationship. I need to hang out with the guys, just like I'm sure you need to hang out with your friends. I have all the movies, so I don't need it. Oh, okay. So Erica, I will send you both Medea Goes to Jail and Family Funeral. Usually my rule is only one per person, but since y'all have collaborated, I can't really fault that. So Erica, you're getting Family Funeral and Goes to Jail. Family Funeral, Goes to Jail. So that's 3. Yeah, so let's take a break on the giveaway and we'll be good to go. All right. I think it will be easy for Janine to be dead. I feel like the twist will be that the plane landed somewhere, but they don't know where. Plus, the actress said she's coming back. She hinted at, I did a video on that. It's like she hinted at it, but she's like, I don't know. Maybe I will come back. It just seems like if they do this, what, in season 11, are they going to end on a cliffhanger that Jasmine is dead? Like, you can't do this every time. Season 9, you had the plot twist of, oh my God, is CJ dead because he was caught in a fire at the building he was in trying to do his job? You can't end every season like that. But like I said, the episode itself made no sense whatsoever. Like, it was decent, but there were a lot of parts of it that just didn't mesh together well. Just like, again, last season in the finale, Ella was just being overbearing. But in this episode, I can understand why, but that's because she didn't have all the pieces of the puzzle. It's like Curtis caused more problems than anyone else. Sheesh. Let's see here. I think I missed some good chats. Who said this? Zach and Fatima really talking. Is Zach clearly saying we have to be more than this sex? Stacy Little. Would you like a copy of The Family That Prays? I love that comment because I said that a couple minutes ago, but I'm just now seeing your message. So we're on the same wavelength. Would you like a copy of A Family That Prays? Stacy Little. Ella got a phone call right before the episode. Yeah, it was from Malik. And I think it was clear that it was Janine related because this woman could not take it. I doubt that it's Lisa losing the baby. I don't think that was it. I think it was Janine. Hello, Jeremy. How's your day going so far? Pretty busy, but okay. Hope you're doing well. Uncle Curtis was recording it like he was going to post it on World Star. I was thinking the same thing. Do you think Zach is going to tell Aaron Karen is pregnant? Probably. Stacy Little, did you want the DVD? I'm just watching the Oval season 1. Yeah, that's a rough watch on the rewatch. Oh yeah, the Oval last night was great when Victoria was giving that speech, and then we cut away to all the various characters reacting to it. The fact that she was throwing Jason completely under the bus, despite the fact that he fell directly on top of a truck. Hilarious. Oh, we got 78 people on here. That's what I'm talking about. Why do I feel like when Aaron finds out about the baby, he's going to propose again? Christy, that was hilarious. I understand. I feel the same way. It's going to be crazy. I think Zach's going to tell Aaron. I agree. So, Christy Freitas, did you want a copy of For Color Girls? Zach should have changed his shirt if he wanted to be taken seriously by the other guys. Calvin. Yeah, I agree. Maurice told him to change his shirt. Maurice told him to. At first, I thought he was talking to Sabrina, but I'm like, nah, Calvin's the one that needs to take that shirt and change it. But like Bayo, I think it was right, Bio, like he said, he apologized like 3 times, so Calvin just needed to calm down. Yes, that'll be great. Christy, For Color Girls, let me. You see my email in the top comment. Please email your name and address. For Colored Girls for Christy. And I'm putting it to the side. Okay, we still got a good number of DVDs left. Danny and the stripper together, yeah, in the promo. Was it just me? I found this episode boring. I thought it was all right. I thought it was okay. I still think episode 1 is probably my favorite episode. Johnny thought Calvin was Sabrina's good memes, love, peace. Come on, Calvin was down bad. I mean, I'd feel some kind of way, but there's really nothing you can do. Props to Sabrina for stopping it before it went too far. When dude tried to put his number in the phone, and she was like, no. So I got to give props to Sabrina for shutting it down before it went too far, and going from there. But Calvin just picking the wrong fight with the wrong shirt. Andy was too nosy with Karen and the drink vape pen. No, I don't think so. I feel like, Karen usually is the first one to look at season 1. Those girls would pull out a joint if they stubbed their toe. Like anytime they were upset about anything, they would smoke or drink. So her not doing it was, suspicious. Calvin was down. I still don't understand that scene involved with Karen, Andy, and the police officers around the car. It was all a setup by Gary. What do you think about Calvin kissed that man in his house? Whoa. Did they do that? Because I literally was laughing at the fact that Lass and Maurice went hello. But did they do that? I literally did not notice. If they did, I got to go back and watch. Calvin is embarrassing. My man can't keep getting knocked out in public. The worst part is, in both situations, he started the fight. Like he was talking smack to Jacoby. He put hands on Sabrina and Jacoby knocked him out. In this situation, he's running his mouth even after the dude apologized, and then he gets into the fight. At least Calvin didn't yell this time. Folks, the fight continues next week. The scream could definitely happen. When is Karen going to the doctor? I think Zach said next week, so that could mean by the mid-season finale. Hell, it could be the season finale. Who knows? Maurice's new friend looks familiar. He was in episode 2. He was on Claws. Stacy Little has not messaged me, so I'm going to assume she didn't want a family that prays. But how about this? In the next episode, who do you think is going to win the fight? Do you think Calvin is going to win, or do you think Bayo is going to win? I will read your answers, and I'll pick a winner to get a copy of A Family That Prays. Christy, email sent. Okay, let me refresh. Got your email, Christy. We're good to go. We're good to go. So that's Christy. Erica gets 2 DVDs. I got Simply Joanne, and we're good. Okay. Memes loves peace, says Bayo. Erica says, tell Calvin needs to win just for his manhood. It feels bad because he's getting whooped by a dude shorter than him. Dude has backup. Calvin's going to lose. Jeremy, I haven't seen the episode of Sistas yet. I give the episode an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. The basketball game looks interesting. What do you think? Yeah, I definitely agree, and I will do a video once I see the preview. Calvin will win this time. I don't think so, because didn't he make the first punch? Bayo was losing at first, but then after only like one hit, Calvin kind of went down. So I think Bayo might have it. And like somebody said, Johnny's there as backup if necessary. So things are going to really pop off. Really crazy. Let's see here. I'll wait for a couple more people to chime in. Let me know who do you think is going to win the fight. And if I like your comment, you can get this copy of Family That Prays. Right. Bayo's reach is at least 3 less inches. Just embarrassing. I guess those backpack straps on the shirt are taking away from Calvin's punching power. Tyler will not let him lose twice in a row. We've seen Tyler do some strange things with these characters, so I don't know. Dude's taking L's all around. Okay. Calvin win this time. Lynette Pierce, I will choose you if you would like this copy of A Family That Prays. Lynette Pierce. Lynette Pierce, email me your name and address, and we're good to go with your DVD. Okay, so that's 5. All right. Did it ever occur to Tyler Perry that a black man raised by 2 white gay men might try to be over macho? I'm tired of him seeing him ridiculed. It's a bit much. Like he's a bit of a. That's what's it called? Denise, toxic masculinity, basically overcompensating. That's a very good observation. Denise, I know this is a bit of a, random one, but did you want a copy of For Colored Girls? I really liked how detailed your Denise Lang. Your comment was really profound. I loved it. Did you want a copy of For Colored Girls? If so, my email is in the top comment. Send your first, last name, and full mailing address. I will send you this free of charge, just because I really liked your comment. I'm actually going to screenshot it because I might mention it in the upcoming video, and drop your name. So Christy. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Denise Lang. Denise Lang. Let me know if you want this DVD. Okay. Yeah, Danny had no reason to show up to confront Preston. I agree. That entire scene was useless. I rewatched the episode after Aaron caught Zach and Karen in the salon, and it looks like Zach did finish because Karen wiped herself before walking out of the office. Wow. Oh, you already have it? Denise, do you have the Medea Christmas play? Do you have Why Did I Get Married? Do you have the Single Moms Club? Do you have Acrimony? If you don't have any of those DVDs, let me know and you can have it. So you heard, yes, the 7-second clip, the fact that it's coming out on Netflix February 25th, the fact that there are 3 promo photos. I did videos on all that stuff, and technically it's Thursday now, yesterday. So there are 9 videos I have not yet edited, but I will do all that later today. But of course, I need to review my Sistas review first, and then after that, get some other stuff done. But to be completely honest, there really isn't too much to breakaway videos on from this episode. You know, maybe a video on Zatima, maybe a quick video on Danni about having to let it go. I mean, she knows Preston has a tendency to come over unannounced, so he did say, "I'll call you later," but how do we know Preston won't just randomly show up and then El Fuego is going to be there, and then that's going to set off a whole bunch of things? Lynette, my email's in the top comment. If you go to the top comment, because I pinned it, you'll see jccarden888@gmail.com. And Lynette won a family that prays. So if you can see me there, actually, Lynette, if you've won before, I'm actually going to check my email because you probably sent me your address already. Yeah, back in December 9th. Let me double check. Yeah. Oh, Lynette, we good, because in my Gmail, all I got to do is type in your name and your address from a previous email pops up. So Lynette, we're good. I already got your info. We good. We good. So I got 5 DVDs left before the Medea the Medea DVD set. This comes with 9 Medea films. I'll do this one last. I guess Denise Lang has all the DVDs, so they really need to keep Zach's name out of it. Yeah, Tiffany, they do. They are just dragging this man for no reason. Like he's the one that got Danni hooked up. I mean, Preston hooked up with that vet. Preston and Zach have not talked in a long time, so that was just some bull crap. Karen knows what she's doing. She is trying to start some crap. I'm actually just writing down the rest of the DVDs. That way, when I select winners, I can, go from there. For Color Girls, Christmas. Okay. I really think Karen is not pregnant, didn't want to drink, but if Fatima tells us she's pregnant, not going to believe she had been drinking. Yeah. So for a copy of Acrimony, I bought this 2 days ago when I was in Dollar General. Do you think Preston is going to come back to Danni, or do you think he's going to move on? So if you think that Preston is going to come back to Danni, tell me why. Or do you think he's just going to move on to somebody else? Let me know. I'll read the comments. I love Karen and Aaron. Don't like the direction after the. Yeah, I agree. They've assassinated Karen's character. I was intrigued because remember, for the longest time, I was like Pam. I wasn't trusting Aaron, but now it's like he's kind of a non-factor. He's just kind of there. But how is Calvin mad at Sabrina about the fight? Again, if that was in the preview for next week, I have not seen that yet. I saw the end credit promo, but I have not seen the full promo yet, like the full commercial. Tanya, I agree with you. Yeah, about the pregnancy thing. Yeah. Oh, can we talk about the fact that Tyler Perry copied and pasted what happened to Jasmine in season 1? The fact that Jason fell from a roof and landed back first on a vehicle. Come back to Danni simply because Tyler wouldn't keep him in the show if he wasn't dating a main character, staying with Gary. And that's a sad thing because I actually like Preston. If they wrote him off, I mean, if Preston's last scene was him walking out of the salon with Tanya, I would not have been mad. I would miss the character, but I would not have been mad. I think he will come back because he's in love with her. Danny's making the decision to move on. It's stupid though. It's one of those things where does a man wait around for a woman to basically live her street life, go through as many men as possible before settling with a simple guy? Or does the simple guy move on to somebody who actually connects with him, doesn't mock him because of his career. Cows. Stupid. I don't think Preston's going back to Danny. Preston is tired of Danny. I agree. Devera Hicks. Devera Hicks. Do you want this copy of Acrimony? Because I think your answer was simple, like Preston, but effective. If you want a copy of Acrimony, email me. My email's in the top comment. I'm pointing up because I don't know if my chat's going to show up where my finger is. But yeah, Devera Hicks, if you want this copy of Acrimony. Okay, you want it? So email me. And if you put in the chat, when you email me, I can double check. So let me jot that down. Devera Hicks. All right. Yeah, Denise, I did that video a long time ago. I'm like, if Preston and Danny work things out, if Danny gets her head on right, I would not mind if Preston and Danny lived in the other half of the building that Zach is buying and renting out. So there we go. Devera Hicks. Let me double check to see if you've been a previous winner, because if I have your address, then we're good to go. And folks, it's not that I pick the same people all the time, but it's really the people who actually answer the questions. Actually, no, I don't have a message stream before, so I think you might be a first-time winner. Like I said, check the pinned comment. My email's right there, and please chat me the moment you send the email. So I want to put this to the side, and we'll go to the next one. Andy really got on my nerves tonight. Tiffany, could you explain why? Is it the fact that she was prying into Karen's business, or the fact that it's pretty obvious that she's going back to Gary? Erica, I'm disappointed in the fact that every time the girls go through with one dude, they call another one. Thank you. And these women are dogging the men out for moving on. I'm disappointed in the fact that every time the girls go through something with one guy, they call another one within minutes. Seriously, as soon as Preston left, what did Danny do? She went outside and called El Fuego. So what happened to trying to fix it? Had a problem, email you. Let me type in my email again. Hang on. You should be good. Let me double check. I just typed my email in the chat. Devera, my email should come up for you. Let me refresh the page, make sure it didn't come through. I didn't know it. These women are tramps, especially Andy. Yep. Can we get a healthy relationship? No, because the show would end. Trying to think, because the episode itself was pretty straightforward. No, because Tyler Perry don't know that anymore. All right, so for a copy of the Single Moms Club, Danny did it with El Fuego tonight. Karen called Aaron. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Even Zatima has a flaw in their relationship. And how do we know Andy isn't going to call Gary when she gets back to her apartment? Even Zatima has a flaw. Well, that's the beautiful thing about Zatima. They're working through the flaws. We could get healthy relationship as the show actually focused on them between the women instead of them and their men. I answered your question. Which one? Oh, she is going back to Gary. Yep. The singing cops was silly. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I'm watching new episode of Sistas. I can't wait for your review. Yeah, it's coming out today, of course. All right, so for a copy of the Single Moms Club, trying to think of a good question here. Do you think Sabrina should stay with Calvin or give the dude a chance? What's his face? Bale. Do you think Bale deserves a chance? You get a copy of Single Moms Club. Devera Hicks, I got your message. Here, I got your email. I just responded saying full name and mailing address. So there we go. Tiffany says, give Bayo a chance. Send Calvin on his way. No, work it out with Calvin. Denise, are you kidding me? Work it out with why? Why would you work it out with Calvin? Seriously. I mean, he literally went from like a 3 to a 15 in terms of demeanor. Like it literally switched out of nowhere. Andy had the best storyline in season 1. Yeah, the thing about season 1 was the fact that when you got to season 2, for some reason, Morris, Jasmine, who only had a couple of appearances after season 1, Leslie, all those characters got dumped to the side. And I mean, those were the characters that made her dynamic with Gary work. When it's just Andy and Gary, it's awful. It is. Because she really loves Calvin. Yes, I'm good that they're working on their flaws, their growth, but everyone else has been bouncing between guys while claiming in love at least once with one of them and no growth. Erica, that is an excellent point. I agree. Calvin should go back to Saints and Sinners. Let's see. Tiffany says, give Bayo a chance. Tiffany Harrell, if you want this copy of the Single Moms Club, email me your full name. Tiffany Harrell, if you want this copy, you are the next winner on The Price is Right. Free. Tiffany, and I'm jotting down your name, so if you email me, we'll be good to go. Devera, I just got your email with your full address. We're in the clear. Whew, okay. And if Tiffany, I'm going to put this DVD to the side here. Oh, well, Devera, since you sent your info, I could put yours over here on the bed, knowing that it's already good to go. And Single Moms Club for Tiffany, I'm going to put over here until I get your info, so I can put it over there. All right. Tyler Perry has so many characters disappearing from his shows with little to no explanation. Where has Frida been on the Oval? Frida, I don't feel has been a necessary character because Nancy and Richard are working things out. Frida was just there as an obstacle, but Frida knew she was worth more than being Richard's rebound. What's this? What? Sabrina should let Calvin go. He's better off with Peggy. At least she doesn't judge him. Sabrina is a go with Bayo. And we don't even know their dynamic together yet. We don't even know. I mean, all we know is that Sabrina worked at a different division of the bank, and Bayo would occasionally go in there for his account and see her there. So hopefully, Denise, where's the daughter from the Oval? I'm thinking, like, if you kill Janine off screen, you might do the same thing for Gail. I feel like Sabrina, Karen, and Andy are fighting the clock. I was having an in-depth discussion with one of the cast members about that kind of thing. The fact that I'm a 30-year-old male who's like, okay, if I meet the right woman, it's probably going to be a situation where she'll want to get married quick as opposed to just dating due to the fact that she's on a clock. Because between November and early January, at least 6 females I knew from college / my call center job have gotten engaged. I mean, these are women between the ages of like 32 and 35. And I thought, like, wow, after all the research I did about Karen and all the reasons why she is possibly not things where episode 1, where it's like women who are 35 and over have more pregnancy complications, so they have to rush. Tiffany, I just got your email. Thank you. Your DVD is going to the secure pile. That's 7 DVDs giveaway. We got 3 more, and then we're getting to the big one. All right, so why there are no episodes on YouTube? I don't know. I guess YouTube has done better with the blocking of copyright. I feel like Jacoby was the one for Sabrina. Tracy, I felt the same until Tyler Perry made him go psycho. The twins are going to be in junior high school the next time we see them. Tiffany, I got your email. We're good. For a copy of Why Did I Get Married? Black Batman. I'm actually about to do another giveaway question right now. For Why Did I Get Married? DVD brand new. Which one of the sisters do you think will get married first? Not counting Fatima. Which one of the sisters do you think will get married first? Let me know who do you think and why, and you can get a copy. They're supposed to be in high school anyway. Yeah, because they're supposed to do like an 8-year time jump, but they didn't. The twins went where the sister from Family Matters went. Oh yeah, you mean Judy, Karen, Andy. I know Sabrina mentioned marriage tonight to Danny, but I doubt that's going to happen, especially the way Calvin just acted. Come on now. Karen might get married first. Well, we know Andy was on the cusp of getting married. She was literally going to do it until Karen dragged her off. None at the rate the show's going. I feel like somebody's going to get married. I really do. I know we're talking about the pregnancy thing, but I think somebody's going to get married. Danny, because she's going to let go and let Preston in. Danny is always the one to expect Karen because he already asked, and if Aaron is the father, I'm sure he want to marry her. Damn. Jessica Wheeler, your answer was spot on. I agree. If Aaron is the father, I feel like she will. Here's something that'll be pretty messed up. If Karen finds out Aaron's the father and then has an abortion anyway because she doesn't want a baby with him. Jessica Wheeler, if you want a copy of Why Did I Get Married, send me your name and email, name and mailing address. You are the next winner. Jessica Wheeler. Jessica Wheeler. All right. So I'll put your DVD to the side. Just chat me here the moment you send the email. That way I know we're good to go. But I doubt any of them will get married during the show's runtime. I don't know. Tyler Perry might do a surprise wedding again. So I love Aaron, the real person, Source Radiance, Deep Brother. Yeah, I watched some of his content. He's really good. Is that Why Did I Get Married? Yes, it was. Tiffany. Yeah, Tiffany. We're good. We're good. I got your email. You're good. You're good. Zatima scenes were great. They were great. The fact that Fatima was trying to lock Zach in between her legs so he wouldn't go to the basketball game. Karen will not marry Aaron. She spoke on it in the Tyler Perry after show. Well, that's for hey, that was before season 4 was filmed and scripted. So I know Karen said she has to let Zach go, but I don't think she will. Yeah, look at the way she talked to Andy. It's like, yeah, I have to let go of him. Like you got to let go of Gary, basically meaning that if Gary isn't let go by Andy, she's not going to let go of Zach. I think she's going to continue to blame Zach. Then he's going to prepare for a baby that's not his. Yep. Jessica Wheeler, let me know if you wanted that DVD. Jessica Wheeler. Yeah, Karen needs to keep Zach's name out of her mouth. I love Zach and Fatima tonight. Yep, they were the best part of the episode. And not just because of Zatima, but because they had the best development. Emailing you now. Perfect. All right, so while that's going on, since they played this Christmas tonight, I got the DVD of the Medea. I'm frozen. Oh, Medea Christmas. What was your favorite part about the Zach and Fatima scene? What was your favorite part about the Zach and Fatima scenes? Best comment gets this DVD. Zach should get Karen Omori. I still don't think that's his baby. I don't think Ebony was in Atlanta when this is Zatima's film. No, see, that's the thing. They filmed it a week in advance before the schedule said they were. So I don't think she was. Watch the way Karen treats Aaron. He is her real love. She's just addicted to drama. That could be said for a lot of these women. It could really be said for a lot of these women that they just love the drama so much that that's the only way they know how to live. I mean, hell, Zach called her out for it. He's like, they can't have 24 hours of peace before somebody starts something. What was it like in season 3? I was actually rooting for Gary, believe it or not, because every time he would just try to come into the apartment and be chill, Andy would just start some crap. Jessica, I got your intel. We're good. Jessica, what did you win? Why did I get married? Okay, I'm putting it in the secure pile. Jessica, we're good to go. And I think my last question was, what was your favorite part of the Zatima scene? And the winner gets this copy of a Medea Christmas play. All right, let's see what we got here. Karen and Andy had this exact same conversation in a prior season. Sure did. Zach should get Karen Omori. Zach made Fatima express her true feelings. Zach took Fatima's player card. That's good. That's good. My favorite part of the Zatima scene was this is better than dinner. Nah, the intimacy, Zach making Fatima look him in the eyes. And then she's like, the more I look at you, every time I look in your eyes, the deeper I fall in love with you. That was good. Zatima actually sit down and have a full conversation. And you got to give props to Zach because more often than not, he's the one that says, hey, let's stop, break this situation down because I'm not going to leave here you feeling some kind of way. And you're not going to leave here feeling some kind of way. We're going to work this out. Which is interesting to me because when you think about when Zach heard that voicemail that he got on his phone, he was the one that just walked out instead of talking about it. So even though I like the scene, it just really contradicts how Zach acts from time to time. So let me see here. Kira M. Zach made Fatima express her true feelings. You went Kira M. If you can email me your name and mailing address, you get this copy of Medea Christmas Play. Kira M. Kira M. And I'll put the DVD to the side until I get your information. Fatima explained her feelings. When Zach did what he did, Fatima didn't look believable. When Zach did what he did. Oh, you mean, I see what you mean. Yeah. When she bit her lip. I could be wrong, but something's off with Zach. Define off. My favorite part of Zatima tonight is him taking the time to actually talk with her. I agree. Zach is showing so much maturity. They say when a man meets the right woman, their whole being shifts. I believe that. All right, Kira M, thumbs up. I guess that means you want the DVD. Send me a chat. When you send the email, I'll refresh it, make sure everything's good to go, and we can keep on pressing. So this is the last DVD before the Medea. This Medea thing is free for all. Like, just because you won a DVD doesn't mean you can't win this one. Honestly, I should save this for when we hit 200,000. But since we're on a roll tonight and we have over 100 people, I'm feeling generous. So I'm not giving away this yet. This has to be given away first. And if you want a DVD, I'm changing my rule. If you won the DVD before tonight, you can win another one, which is this set. It has the Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Medea Family Reunion, Medea Goes to Jail, Big Happy Family, Witness Protection, Christmas, both Halloweens, and a family funeral. So, if anyone missed House of Pain last night, it's coming again after Bigger. Yeah, the Lisa stuff, I was mad when she threw away that plate of hot wings. Off topic, while I'm ruthless, when they're supposed to be hanging up clothes, they be dry as a bone. Monica Harper, do you want this copy of For Colored Girls? When they supposed to be hanging up the clothes, they be dry as a bone if they had just washed them. Monica Harper, let me know if you want this DVD. That was the best comment of the night. It came out of left field. I don't like the fact that Karen is starting mess and putting Zach in it. Agreed. Would you watch a Marvel movie if Tyler Perry was director? Why not? CJ and Janine were my favorite thing about House of Pain, and she's dead. Well, what can you do if she doesn't show up again? Well, I can't believe Malik didn't tell Lisa about his mom's past drug addiction. That's what I was saying. Like, I thought it was pretty interesting that they hadn't explored that in all the time she's been living under that roof. My mom was an addict. That was something that I wish they would have explored in season 9 when Caleb, Jasmine's boyfriend, tried to offer Janine drugs, but then they went to a commercial break. I'm like, wait, we're not going to explore that? The fact that Janine was a previous addict and she doesn't want her daughter dealing with that. That was something I hated about season 9. Season 9 had decent concepts, but they never really fleshed them out. So that kind of sucked. Karen just needs to work on Karen. She doesn't need to be with Zach or Aaron. In the next preview, we saw Fatima threatening Zach again. Why do you think so? That was in the end credit promo I did see when Zach is in bed, meaning he comes back from the game. And I think she said, if you try to play in my heart, you're going to lose. And I'm like, well, damn. That's the one thing about Fatima and Zach I don't like. Is like, well, specifically Fatima, they'll have sex and then afterwards she'll say some threatening crap or she'll second guess things. I'm like, well, shouldn't you talk about that before you have sex? Kira M, let me know when you send that email. And Monica Harper, if you want it for colored girls, let me know. I think Karen showed up to the court again. I hope I get this preview soon because I really want to see it. Maybe because he mentions Karen was at the court. Who? Oh, yeah. That could be it. That could be it. They are still young and have to learn communicate more, Malik. Well, to be honest, I mean, think of it this way. I don't think I think it's something that the family wants to put behind them, and it's not really something you would advertise. But the fact that Lisa was really stressing herself out trying to impress Janine, I feel like that's when Malik is like, "Hey, our family isn't this bougie, wealthy family like you think." I think, yeah, our kind of people. Lisa, the actress, I like her character on there better. Like I said, I stopped reviewing the show because the views just weren't there. Like the views were off. I know Ashley Miller, she reviews the show, she gets thousands of views, but whenever I did reviews, my videos weren't even cracking like 1,000 views. I'm like, dang, that really sucks. So okay. And Kira M, again, let me know if you wanted that DVD and Monica Harper, because I'm about to move on to the Medea giveaway, and I wanted to make sure these other DVDs were given away first. But let me just pick a backup winner then for this one. They just make Lisa seem slow, and she really isn't. No, remember at the beginning of the season when she was quoting Shakespeare? I would love to see Danni go to a counselor, deal with her self-esteem issues. I agree. Well, let me just pick a backup winner. That way, you know, if Kira doesn't send her address. Oh, sorry. Um, I can't think of a question. So the first person who you sent it, Kira. You already sent it. Let me double check. Kira won Christmas. Kira got Christmas. Okay, I'll refresh it. I don't have it yet, but again, you just sent it, so it probably hasn't arrived yet. Kira M. Nothing. Kira, did you send it from your phone? Shoot, maybe if they all go to therapy, they can get a group discount because child. Oh, Kira M, we're good to go. So I will put the Christmas play over here to the side. All right, so this is the last DVD. Since Monica hasn't responded, I'm just going to assume she didn't want the DVD. I wouldn't imagine if they went to the courtroom as Zach and team for the insider case, since they all have a case against Jasmine. That would be interesting. I like that idea because the whole lawsuit, but Andy said she was handling it, but she clearly isn't. So that would be intriguing. I saw Hayden was trending tonight, but I don't know why. Because Hayden, he had over 5,000 tweets, but I'm like, he wasn't even in the episode. Like, I'm like, Lord, don't let him show up to a basketball court. Yeah, I mean, why? How the heck would Karen know about Zach hooking up? I'm looking at Twitter. How would Karen suspect that Zach hooked up Preston with Tanya when Tanya said, and even Preston said, we met at the gas station a couple of days ago? What does that even mean? All right, so for a copy for Colored Girls, this is the last DVD before the Medea set. Do you think Andy's going to keep the car? Do you think Andy's going to keep the car? The person I pick wins this copy, and then we'll do the Medea giveaway, and we'll be done with the DVDs. So I'm surprised we have this many people up here as late. Is Robin a player? He's in the threesomes. Does that answer your question? Okay, Denise says yes. But I know you said you already had a copy for Color Girls. He's not a player. He just crushed a lot. Anybody else? Do you think that going to give back the car? Do you think Andy's going to give back the car, or do you keep it? Didn't she hit a button and then the door closed by itself? She was like, "Oh." And why did Karen even volunteer? Didn't she say, "I'm going to take the car to his office tomorrow"? And Karen's like, "Oh, do you want me to drive it?" Why does Karen want to ride? He may fall for Andy since she flew off going to London. Dating your boss not good. Honestly, I would have liked. Well, they weren't going to go to London. Even if they did, Tyler Perry would just have obviously a room set up in another part of Tyler Perry Studios, like to look like a conference room to make it seem like they're going to London. I know they're not going to London in a pandemic during the shooting of the series, but it would be cool to get a change of scenery. Sorry about that. Change of scenery. Good to see Zach and Fatima having better heart-to-heart conversation. Kudos, Maxine. Thank you for the comment. And since nobody answered the question about the car, Maxine Martin, would you like this copy for Colored Girls? Would you like it? Real business, no, because she's gushing over the car and the police singing. Okay, never mind. Crap. Real business, do you want to win? Real business, do you want this copy of her Colored Girls? No, because she was gushing over the car and the police officer singing. He's sorry and he wants me. Yeah. Real business, do you want this copy? Chat me right now. Do you want it? He's sorry and he wants you back. Okay, my email is in the top comment. Real business, my email is in the top comment. Go ahead, send your name and mailing address so we can get this going. It will be sent to you later this week. Once Real Business sends me their mailing information, then I want to bust out the Medea set and we're good to go. All right. Is it just me or is Andy the dumbest attorney ever? Yeah, I know she's an attorney, but I don't think she should have stepped to the cops like that. And I'm talking before we knew they were fake. Sure, I would love to have a copy. Oh, crap. Maxine, email me. I don't have an extra copy at the moment, but I will get an extra copy and send it to you because I did call out your name. I'm going to write it down. Maxine Martin. Maxine, if you see my email in the top comment, could you email me? I will be in contact. I don't have an extra copy now, but I will happily pick up a copy and send it to you. Maxine, I'm going to hook you up. Don't worry about it. It's coming. I got you. Denise, I am over Gary. Tyler Perry has passed the point for redemption, but it looks like we're going to do a connection because his lawyer is actually going to work with Zach later on in the series. Yes, she is. So Real business, we are good to go. So let me put your DVD on the pile. And folks, all the winners have been selected. They have sent me their information. I will get these packed. I will email the winners with the USPS tracking numbers. These will be out by the end of the week, probably by Saturday. So I will be in contact with the winners. Thank you for sending me your intel. Maxine Martin, like I said, I don't have an extra copy for Colored Girls now, but I will get an extra copy and hook you up. So if you can email me your name and address, I will be in contact with you within the next 24 hours. So let me put these to the side because they're already good to go. Okay, now for the grand finale. Is Zach going to play basketball with Aaron and Gary? Probably. It'll be cool. They're on opposing. Imagine if they're on the same team or something. I know that in the Zatima series, they're going to meet some of Zach's friends and they play basketball. So I think some of the characters from the upcoming episode will be in Zatima, which I feel is pretty cool. Okay, so this is the big one, the Madea movie collection. 9 Madea movies. I got to think of a good one. Okay. I'm not trying to fish here, but I got to know. The channel. Who was talking to whose lawyer? Wait, what are you talking about? The channel is about to hit 200,000 subscribers. Now, what you need to do, and this is for anybody, just if you want a DVD tonight, you can possibly win this as well. This is it. There are 70 something people watching. In the comments section, tell me, why do you like this channel? Why do you continue to watch it? Why did you subscribe? I'm looking for the most heartfelt answer, because you will win this 9 movie collection. So why do you watch the channel? Go ahead, let it fly. And while you're doing that, I'm going to check my messages. I'm checking Instagram to see they uploaded the promo for next week. Nobody's answered yet, so I'm assuming long drawn out answers. Like you go in detail on the shows and watch and give your honest opinion, plus you make great theories. Okay. That's one. Christy is in the lead because she's the only person so far. Okay, it is 12:45. I'll give you 5 minutes. Basically, you want to win this Madea. You can't hear me. If you want to win this Madea collection, basically just tell me in detail, why do you like the channel? Why did you subscribe? Why do you keep coming back? The person who sends the best comment will win this collection. Even if you've already won a DVD tonight, you can win this collection as well. I'm giving you 5 minutes because I feel like a lot of these wordy comments are coming in. So I'm just letting it be fair to let people send an answer. I got like 5 people so far, so this is great. And while that's going on, I'm just going to keep talking. Basically, yeah, I think the Preston scene, he could do better than Danny. I mean, I wouldn't want to be with somebody who is second guessing everything and not being upfront about it and just holding everything in. And then when I catch her doing something foul, she'll decide to unload on me with everything I've done wrong, but apologize for. Karen is just causing unnecessary drama with everybody except Sabrina so far. Sabrina's dealing with enough as it is. I think it's kind of funny because Calvin mistakenly tried to set up his friend Maurice and it went bad. And then he escaped to the restaurant. And then from there, um, things went south for him. But to be completely honest, he kind of did that to himself. Sure, the whole bail thing was bad, but he's the one that stepped to him and made things completely awkward. So I think she should, because she didn't ask Gary for the car and she didn't tell him to spend all this money on her nails to give. It's the kind of thing Gary would throw in her face. It's the kind of thing he would definitely throw in her face. A lot of choppies all I hear. I don't think anybody else has a problem with the audio. So I think it might be the connection on your end. Okay, 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Because I feel like there's a lot of great answers and I could pick Maxine Martin. Perfect. Wait a minute. Maxine, you live in Jamaica. I gotta double check because if that's international shipping, I might not be able to send you a DVD, but I will contact you as soon as I can work things out. Kieran, I like your channel because your honest opinion, research, information. Okay, we got some great answers here. So, like I said, 3 more minutes, and then I want to pick a winner for the Madea set because, like I said, there's a lot of great stuff to read through. Yeah, Erica, thanks. That's one thing I like. The fact that I try not to be strongly opinionated or biased. Like I call it as I see it. Like there are characters who I really like, but just because I think a character is my favorite, it doesn't mean I'm going to excuse their bull crap. Like I'll say like this character was out of character or this character was foul this week and this and that. So that's one thing I like. Because I think Karen is seeing Gary behind. Yeah, I did that video a while back because somebody, it wasn't me, but I think somebody like said that theory and I kind of like stretched it out. I think somebody's at the door. I think my sister just got home from work. So give me a moment and I will try to come back just a second. I'm back. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, so it is 12:50, so I can. Oh, sorry, move the camera. My bad. So now I can pick a winner. So let go. All right. Okay. Okay. Because you give great synopsis of the storylines and ask great questions, you really deep dive into the script and make it enjoyable to watch, not to mention good interactions with your viewers. You break it down and we understand that I like it. I subscribe because I appreciate your perspective on the shows you review and that you are very detailed and you are spot on with your theories a majority of the time. Very informative because you're balanced. Honest opinion on the show. Reviews are great and I enjoy watching. I love that you do research better than most and break down the information for us to understand and that you're amazing at it. You're actually the only person I subscribe to for reviews. Okay, I read that one. Your personality. I love you engage with the community and give us the back end about the show. Your presentation is the bomb. Okay. Non-biased approach. Break it down to the bone. Also, don't sugarcoat it. Okay, so there are two in mind. I need to like bounce between them. I'm debating between Jessica Wheeler or Real Business. This is tough. Okay. So first of all, just thank you all for the very encouraging and detailed comments, but I'm gonna have to give it to Jessica Wheeler. I love your comment. So you win both the Why Did I Get Married and the Medea box set. Okay, so thank you to everyone for participating in the giveaway. Like I said, I will email you all in a couple of days with the tracking info after I've mailed everything off. But just thank you for the participation and the encouragement. I do appreciate that. Everybody has different reasons for why they subscribe, but we're all here together to talk about these dang Tyler Perry shows. All right, so to wrap things up, so you was doing a giveaway. I literally just finished. We did like, what was it, 10 DVDs in a box set. I'm tired of Danny. You got that right. I think that Gary and Aaron work together. Congrats to all the winners. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. And just so you know, when we hit 200,000 subscribers, that was the giveaway. Like, that was the giveaway. I was going to wait, but I'm like, because the episode wasn't working for me and I had to wait later to watch it and do this live stream later than usual, I figured this would be a perfect way to make up for it. All right. So any other questions you want to address before I close shop? We've been up here for an hour and a half. Any other questions? No problem. Real business. Thanks for being part of said community. I don't think Karen's baby is Zach because her and Zach smashed towards ends and two. While all of a sudden she see with Aaron, she thinks she's pregnant. No, ma'am. Yeah, that's the problem. I hate the fact that she just assumed she was pregnant because she missed her period. I think Gary is going to help Zach in some way, which will be his redemption arc. And I like the fact that Tyler Perry is mixing up the character interactions because of the fact that we've never seen Zach and Gary together. At least I don't think so. Gary has never been wrapped too tight. Yeah, just like Preston never met Karen, hence why it's like, oh, yeah, you're the Karen. Oh, I didn't know. So do you think that Karen's really pregnant? No. Karen is messy. Agree. So is Danny. Yes. And Sabrina just contributes. Usually Sabrina's the voice of reason, but lately she's just participating in the messiness. She's been pregnant too long. Yeah. Lisa with that baby bump. Hey, Jeremy. Oh, thanks, Roxy. We're about to close up shop. You missed a good one. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. Later today, look out for my Sistas review. Like I said, I had about 9 videos I recorded yesterday. I just haven't edited yet. I do have to do the homecoming videos and all that stuff. I can't post the episode, but I will post my review. All right, guys. DVD winners, congratulations. I'll be in contact soon. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thumbs up the video. Tell your friends about the channel. We're less than 2,000 people away from 200,000 subscribers. And with that being said, I'll talk to you soon. Let me hit the end button.